Imagine a creature so bizarre, so unsettling, that even without a head, it continues to crawl, to move, to live. No, this isn't the plot of a horror movie. It's real. And today, we're going deep into the world of an animal that defies everything we know about life and death. Buckle up, because what you're about to hear might just make you question biology itself. Let's get to the point. The creature we're talking about is none other than the cockroach. Yes, that same bug that scurries under your fridge and shows up uninvited during midnight kitchen raids. As disgusting as they might seem, cockroaches are evolutionary marvels. But here's the kicker: they can live for days, even weeks, without their heads. How is that even possible? Cockroaches have been around for over 300 million years, outliving dinosaurs, ice ages, and even mass extinctions. They're built to survive. Their flat bodies help them squeeze through tight spaces. Their rapid reflexes make them nearly impossible to squash. But their most astonishing feature? Their decentralized nervous system. Unlike humans, cockroaches don't rely entirely on their brains to survive. Instead, they have a network of nerve clusters called ganglia distributed across their bodies. These ganglia act like mini brains, controlling different body parts independently. That means even if you remove the head, the rest of the body can keep moving, and even reacting for days. Here's where it gets wild. When a cockroach loses its head, it doesn't die immediately. There's no massive blood loss like in humans. Cockroaches don't have blood pressure in the same way. They breathe through spiracles, tiny openings along the sides of their bodies. So they don't suffocate when decapitated. As long as the body doesn't dehydrate or get infected, it can continue living headless. When decapitated, a cockroach will still respond to touch. It can walk, react to stimuli, and its legs may twitch or move. Without its mouth, it can't eat or drink, so eventually, it dies of dehydration or starvation, not the decapitation itself. That process can take a week. Scientists have studied this phenomenon to understand decentralized nervous systems. It turns out that each leg and body segment of a cockroach can act semi-independently. If you stimulate the leg of a headless roach, it reacts. This means that the brain isn't the only center of control. Vital behavior is embedded throughout the body. Cockroaches aren't the only creatures to exhibit post-decapitation behavior. Chickens can run without their heads, thanks to brainstem reflexes. Snakes may still move and even bite, but cockroaches stand out because they live longer without their heads. Most animals shut down quickly. Cockroaches just keep going. You've heard it all. Cockroaches can survive a nuclear war. They never die. They can regenerate. Let's separate fact from fiction. No, they can't survive direct nuclear blasts, but they're more resistant to radiation than humans. They can't regenerate lost heads, but they can regrow limbs. So yes, the truth is weird, but not magic. Headless cockroaches have been observed to live up to 7 days. The limit isn't blood loss, it's lack of food and water. They wander aimlessly, their nervous system running on autopilot, until they eventually dry out. It's not a painless death, but it's a testament to their raw biological resilience. In laboratories, scientists have tested cockroach decapitation under controlled conditions. By monitoring nerve responses and movements over time, they've mapped how long specific behaviors persist. These experiments help us understand resilience at a cellular level and could even influence robotics and neurology. Interestingly, if the cockroach's head is preserved separately, it may still move its antennae for several hours. This is due to residual neural activity. It doesn't think or feel pain, but it's a chilling reminder of how life persists beyond our expectations. Why are cockroaches so hard to kill? Evolution. Over hundreds of millions of years, they've adapted to every kind of environment, from rainforests to urban cities. They developed the ability to eat almost anything, live without food for a month, and hold their breath for over 40 minutes. Their survivability is in their DNA. While cockroaches aren't venomous or aggressive, they can be dangerous in another way. Their droppings, saliva, and shed skin can trigger allergies and asthma. And because they thrive in unsanitary places, they may carry harmful bacteria. So while they might survive headless, we don't want them in our homes. Yes, but it's tough. Professional pest control methods include traps, poisons, and cleanliness. Cockroaches reproduce quickly, and just one egg case can produce dozens of offspring. It's a constant battle between humans and one of the most persistent life forms on Earth. The cockroach's decentralized nervous system has fascinated neurologists. It shows that intelligence and coordination don't always need a single brain. This insight is influencing the design of autonomous robots, which mimic cockroach movement patterns to traverse rough terrain. Engineers at top universities have developed cockroach-like robots that can navigate collapsed buildings and tight crevices. These bots, modeled after the cockroach's physiology, could revolutionize search and rescue operations during disasters. But with all this research, questions arise. Is it ethical to experiment on insects? They may not feel pain like we do, but should their resilience justify suffering? These questions stir debate in the scientific community, balancing progress with responsibility. The idea of a living, walking creature without a head challenges everything we think we know about life. It blurs the line between living and automated response, between consciousness and instinct. And it reminds us that nature is full of surprises, sometimes creepy, always fascinating. So next time you see a cockroach, try to see beyond the revulsion. See a creature that's beaten extinction, baffled scientists, and survived things that would kill most living beings instantly. It's more than a pest, it's a biological marvel, even if it gives you nightmares.